Yeah, Homer led the league in tackles with 85. The deep ball for Darius Prince, and Philadelphia's on the board first.
On the draw, this is Bryson Jaylin. And Jaylin weaving his way all the way down to the 22. 10-yard line, 5. Mayfield, Dancy, all around. Throw it as far as he can throw it. Jump ball coming. Crazy stuff. Not this time.
And you want to be a wide receiver. You're going to have to take a little bit of a hit like that as Brown got him in that shoulder, but watch. Those are teeth.
Do we have a dentist on staff here?
Shady Sports, what's happening tonight? I got a historic interview for y'all from the GIFL Main Street 29ers, running back linebacker Andre Jackson, and wide receiver Jaylin Clark. Fellas, how you doing tonight?
What's going on? What's going on? How everybody doing?
Good. How y'all doing?
I'm doing great. Really excited to have both of you on. Andre, I kind of want to get right to you. Last game you scored 3 touchdowns. Your first game, super impressive. How did you manage to find so much success?
To be honest, just listening to my coaches, Coach Jerome Davis and Coach Moreland, they really established me from being an 11-man to being an 8-man and putting me on game a very lot. So first thing I'm gonna do is congratulate and thank you, a big thank you to James Moreland and Coach Jerome Davis.
Definitely, those guys are amazing. Jaylin, I want to get to you. I was watching the game. You went against a pretty solid DB. You managed as the game went on to find separation. At what point did you realize, okay, I have this guy locked down?
I mean, honestly, it's just like Dre said, technique and what our coaches taught us from 8-man and 11 is different. You got to run the routes different to get your separation different. And once I did that, it led me to be open enough to get my catches and my touchdowns.
Without a doubt. And, Andre, I know you have aspirations of playing at the next level. GIFL, they provide a platform. How much passion do you take playing the inaugural season of the league?
Oh man, it feels so good because, like I said, I came from semi-pro. So semi-pro, we don't get as much exposure and as much scouting as we do right now in this GIFL league.
Jaylin, a big part of the GIFL is James Moreland, commissioner, director of MIA scouting. This guy's everywhere, coach of Columbus Lions as well. He's been everywhere. He's helped guys get to the next level. What's your relationship with him like?
James is my dog. That is my dog. I can't lie. He been looking out for me ever since he met me when I had just finished semi-pro and I was playing in a couple of Pro Bowl games. He told me about the league starting up. He told me he had a vision for it, and I hopped on the train and I believed in it. And now look,
I want to follow that up, Jaylin, by asking you, you come from Miami, 305, tough area, but it's a route running factory. You got guys like Zay Flowers, Antonio Brown. When you look at Miami and what they teach you, how do you guys run routes so clean?
I'm not gonna
Hold
lie.
on, y'all. I can't hear y'all. I can't hear nobody. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hold on.
don't tell me you muted. Oh Lord, you can hear us?
Hold on. I'm gonna leave and then I'm gonna come back.
Bet.
All right. But yeah, when it comes to Miami and running routes, I'm not gonna lie, they stress that a lot down there because everybody is fast. So if you do not have good routes, you will not get open. If you are not physical, you will not get open. So that's one of the big things I learned playing at Coral Gables Senior High School. Yeah, my coaches down there, they did not play that. When I came from Tennessee, yeah, I was in for a rude awakening. I had to step my game up, and they got me right.
After your high school career, Jalen, what were your next steps football wise?
I had a few D1 offers, but because of my a couple of scores, I had to go JUCO first up in Iowa. I did a semester up there, and then I ended up at Tusculum University. That's a D2 in Greenville, Tennessee. I did a semester there, had a red shirt. After that, I just came home and started getting to work, working out, getting bigger, faster, and I went to a couple of CFL and NAL tryouts, like the Jacksonville Sharks, the Calgary Stampede. I went to a few of those tryouts. Ain't heard nothing back, but kept going. Moved here, joined semi-pro, met Dre on the Wolverines. We had a dog season. We had a dog season with the Wolverines, and after that, that's when I met Moreland, and now I'm here just trying to get to the next level. Keep going, not stopping, no time soon.
Andre, during my research, I found that you played tight end in college. That's shocking to me. You weigh 240 pounds, and now you're 6'1", 220. How did you cut down that weight, and what was the transition like from tight end to running back?
See, when I had first went to Reinhardt University, I was 210 pounds.
Mm.
So playing tight end, I was always an undersized tight end, but I was a mismatch for all the linebackers. So I was faster than them. They didn't know. They always underestimated me being a fast guy. They looked at me, oh, that's a big dude. He ain't pretty fast, but it's a mismatch every time.
For sure, that's definitely a transition, going. And now you play linebacker too. I noticed that you're kind of getting used to that linebacker role. What's the hardest thing about playing defense indoors?
Uh, the hardest part about playing, I'm gonna say just playing defense in general, because I say that because I could play any position on the field. The harder part about playing defense is knowing where the ball is and knowing how to call your defense based on the field and based on how we blitz and based on what cover we call, by paying attention to where the ball placement is, the down and distance and stuff like that.
Jaylin, we spoke about it. You scored a touchdown in last game, and this game coming up on February 3rd against the Blackhawks. I think this is a coming out party for you. I watched how you kind of progressed as the game went on. What are your personal goals as you grow throughout the season?
Well, honestly, I'm still working on transitioning my route running from 11 man to 8 man because, like you said, it's 50 yards shorter. Everything's compact, close. You got to literally get right in a certain spot so you can get open for the pass. But this game, I'm really focusing on like stemming my routes, making sure everything is full speed and strong. So they already seen last game I could play. So I know I got heat coming my way. So as long as I execute and follow the game plan of my OC, everything gonna be gold.
Definitely. And, I kind of want to transition to this. The GIFL is a newer league. We spoke about it earlier, but the way the league is run for a first year league, you guys have such sick jerseys, the photography, you have everything that some of these professional leagues don't even have, which is super impressive. Andre, how much do you think that speaks about league ownership?
I think it speaks a lot because James Moreland, again, he holds us at a very, very high standard. He holds us to a certain standard and a certain persona that we felt like we was being used in semi-pro with all our talents and stuff. So be able to put in a position where we can elevate and go up in this football is lovely. You know what I'm saying? And again, I applaud James for all the work he's doing, because that man right there works very, very hard.
Jaylin, if you look at on Wednesday night or Saturday night in Georgia when there's no college football on, this is really the big thing in town. How do you expect the fan attendance and the experience to increase as the season goes on?
Well, like you said, this is uprising, and James is doing a hell of a job. Just like all of the coaches, I get all the coaches from each team their props. They're doing a great job getting us out there, getting the league out there. We're helping them by putting it on our social media. We're getting old teammates from semi-pro wanting to join. So honestly, as each game goes on, the fan base is going to grow. The fan base is going to grow as each game goes on, and I can't wait. I love it.
Andre and Jaylin, I appreciate you coming on the show. I learned a lot about the GIFL. My final question for both of you, we'll start with you, Andre. What's your biggest goal, and how do you plan to show your talent to prove that you can move up to the next level?
See, I plan on showing. And I'm not just gonna say arena league. I'm talking about the USFL, the CFFL, anything. I'm trying to show everybody that I'm not scared to play, no matter where it is. I'm gonna be the
I
most
know that's
physical.
right.
I'm gonna be the most dominating. I'm gonna be the most anything that the coach need, anything that the organization need. I'm that guy for it.
I know that's right.
I believe it. And Jaylin, I wanted to ask you a kind of similar question, a little different though. When you look at guys in the next level, what kind of separates you from your competition?
Well, honestly, my dedication to the sport is really high. Like, I don't know if you know, for the past year, I've been driving 8 hours every Saturday to go play football up there. So it's just I got a chip on my shoulder. I love football. Been in love with the game since I was 6 years old playing. So this dream has been a long way coming, and I don't plan on stopping or letting nobody get in my way to stop me.
I have a lot of respect for that grind and determination from both of you. I appreciate your time again, and I look forward to seeing what the Main Street 29ers have in store for the rest of the GIFL season.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
I'm a game changer.